This is Greg Wheatgerm from the Greg Wheatgerm Show. Today we're going to interview George Schlacek, who just got back from a trip to Colombia. We caught him in his backyard in Edmonton, Alberta. George, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Welcome to my show.
Last time we spoke, you were trying to scam me.
Hey, you're confusing me with somebody else.
You called me from the computer store.
Oh, all right. I don't work there no more. I don't work there no more.
Okay.
No, I do my own talk show now, interviewing cool people like yourself.
Okay.
How did you like Colombia?
It was a whole lot warmer than here.
I see. Tell us about it.
Temperatures were in the mid-30s every day.
Isn't that a bit hot for cycling?
It is. We cycled mostly in the morning, usually between 6:30 and 10:30. That's when the temperatures really got hot.
Colombia is known to be rough and dangerous. Did you run into any problems?
Not really. We got sunburnt and we had some flat tires, but no.
You didn't get robbed?
Yeah, we did. Somebody stole our shoes, a few shirts, my old shorts, and a t-shirt or two.
Did they hold you at gunpoint?
No, they just snuck up to the tent while we're camping and they took away our stuff.
That must have sucked. What'd you do?
Well, I had to walk barefoot to the store and get 2 pairs of Crocs. One for Barbara, one for myself. And later on we got new t-shirts and shorts and, other stuff.
Why did you pick Colombia for your bike tour?
Well, we had picked it last year for a tour out of curiosity, and we had so much fun. We wanted to come back for more. So, we just booked the flight and it was good.
Okay. Well, nice. Back to the dangers of visiting Colombia. What would you say is the most dangerous thing about Colombia?
You can get severe sunburn, and traffic can be pretty dangerous.
Well, what about criminals?
No, we didn't see any.
So you don't have any dangerous situations you'd like to tell us about?
Yeah, we had quite a few. We traveled on some highways that were really in bad shape, and there wasn't much space for us. We had to share the road with big trucks and cars. Sometimes they're passing each other, the cars and the trucks, and they don't give us much space, so it was scary at times, yes. And we also got severe sunburn. Yeah, it's the sun. The sun is dangerous there, believe me.
Ooh, were all the roads like that?
No, some roads were actually really good. They were either twinned with a wide shoulder to ride on, and some of the roads were in the process of being twinned, and we were able to use the side that wasn't open to traffic yet, so we had a huge wide bike lane to ourselves, which was kind of cool.
Well, what part of Colombia did you actually go to?
Well, we were in the northern part of Colombia, the Caribbean part. Caribbean. We started out in Cartagena and worked our way east toward Barranquilla, toward Santa Marta. We took 5 days to complete the Lost City hike, which was really a unique experience. It was pretty awesome. Then we continued on. We were just south of the Tayrona National Park, which was closed at the time. We stayed in various beach communities, usually for a day. Then Rio Hacha, we stayed an extra day. And then we went a different route back to Cartagena uh, via the cities of Fonseca, Valledupar, Bosconia, Plato, El Carmen, El Bolivar, and then back to the coast, and eventually back to Cartagena. It was about 1,300 kilometers in all.
How long did that take you?
We took 2 months to do it, and we really took our time. We stayed in several communities where we liked it and really enjoyed it. We stayed a bit longer, enjoyed the beach and everything. And like I said, we had the 5-day hike in between there. Barbara got sick for a little bit, probably from contaminated water. So we stayed in Santa Marta for, I would say, probably about a week in all. Yeah, you could do the tour faster, but we didn't see the point. We wanted to see the country, so it was perfect to take our time. Tell me about the highlights. Well, let me tell you about, we went swimming in the volcano in the mud. It was amazing. I've never experienced or even heard of anything like that. You know, the ocean is always a big favorite. We stayed in several beach communities, and each time we stayed somewhere the beach was completely different, but every time we enjoyed it tremendously. Also, I already mentioned the Lost City. It was a 5-day hike, and it was an experience of a lifetime. And yes, in the camps we were taken care of to the highest standard. We had 3 meals per day. We had beds with mosquito nets, bathroom facilities, showers, everything was taken care of. Now, the cost was about, I want to say about a million pesos each, which works out to about $500 Canadian. And like I said, this included everything. So you basically you bring a few bucks to buy an extra drink here and there, but if you go without anything, you'll still make it. It's all inclusive. Pretty awesome. Well worth the money. Now you have to work for it. The hike's tough. Well, we did that hike in our sandals. Not recommended, but while it slowed us down a lot, it also prevented us from getting blistered. At least for myself, I can say that I didn't have a single blister on my feet, which I was grateful to. So I would definitely go again with sandals on. Yeah.
And what were the most challenging parts of your bike ride?
We had a few very long rides against the wind. One that comes to mind is east of Barranquilla. There's a land bridge, and we had no services for about, I want to say, 50 kilometers. It was against the wind, and the sun was pounding down on us brutally with no shade for us to hide in. That was a long day. We did about 70 kilometers that day, and I remember how tired we were.
Anything else?
Another very tough day was west of El Carmen del Bolivar. A local person had told us about the quiet road, the scenic route through the mountains to get back to the ocean. He said, when you take that, you know, you could be in the ocean like in one day. And so I asked him, it's through the mountains, how are the hills? And he told me that, well, it's not so bad. Yeah, there are 3-4 hills that are challenging, but, you know, no big deal. So we believed him, and yeah, we almost died on that road. It was so tough. We rode about 60 kilometers that day, and it took us all day. So, Colombia is very safe according to you? Yes, it is. But you have to be careful just like anywhere else.
How is the Colombian food? What do you eat on that trip?
The Colombian food is great. The best bet you always have, the best choice is you ask for comida corriente, which is a meal that's already all-inclusive. It comes with a soup, then it comes either meat or chicken or fish with rice, a salad, and some yaca or patacones, which is fried plantains. Very filling. Did I mention soup? Also comes with a drink. It's usually a lemonade, and it's you get lots. That meal usually costs around $4 per person. Now, if you're looking for something different, like a burger or a pizza, that'll cost you a bit more. Damn it, it's cold here. I want to go back to Colombia.
Isn't it expensive to eat out like that all the time?
No, not like that, and not really in Colombia. The meal only cost us about $4 a pop, and on occasion we had something bigger, something different. But still, compared to the prices we're used to in Canada, the food is very affordable.
And you didn't gain any weight with all that food?
No, we did not gain weight. When you're bicycle touring, you burn off the calories like crazy. You can eat ice cream even. We ate ice cream almost every day, cookies, snacks. We start our day with a huge, ginormous pineapple, avocado, you name it. We ate like a dream. Can't keep that up here because we're gonna get fat.
And what about hotels? Or did you camp? Or where did you stay?
So we had hotel rooms for as little as $8, and I would say the average was about $25, if that. So very affordable.
Do you have a story to share that will surprise my listeners that nobody has heard before, that they don't know about?
A story that nobody knows about? What are you talking about, Greg?
Do you have a story to share?
Okay, yeah, something comes to mind. There's the story of the alligator man, El Hombre Caimán.
Alligator man? What's up with that?
There used to be a long time ago in the town of Plato or Plato by the Magdalena River in the department of Magdalena, a fisherman who he had a passion for sneaking up on naked women as they're bathing in the river. Can you imagine? He was stalking them.
Really? And then what happened?
Now, in order not to be discovered, he thought of what can I do, and he went to the department of La Guajira to see a medicine man. He had himself he bought himself a potion that somebody prepared for him that he could drink, and then he would turn into an alligator. So being an alligator, the women didn't care. He was hiding in the bush, there's other alligators there, I guess, and he could enjoy the naked women as much as his heart desired. But then one day he dropped the other potion that he needed in order to turn back into a human. He just caught like a little drop or so with his tongue, but it wasn't enough to turn him back into a human. So only his head turned into a human head, and yeah, he stayed like that. So it kind of freaked everybody out, and nobody wanted to come near him after that, except his mom. She would come at night to the river and give him his favorite foods. However, at some point, I guess he got depressed or whatever, and he swam out into the ocean, never to be seen again. But even today, The fishermen in Plato, they are still chasing after, like they're checking their nets for an alligator man, and the women, well, they don't bathe naked anymore. They think he might still sneak up on them.
Oh no? Too bad. What an amazing story. Too bad. Well, George, thank you. Go inside your house, put a sweater on. I wish you a happy, good weekend or whatever you're going to do. And call me back when you're traveling again or when you have something more interesting to talk about. All right? Take good care, man.
Nope.